I want you to think about a goal that you want to achieve right now. What is the most important goal in your life right now? You have that in mind? I want you to know you cannot achieve that. Now, before you click off this video because you're upset because of what I said, understand what I mean. You right now cannot achieve it. The version you are right now cannot achieve it. But the version that you must become will. Now, what does this mean? It means that the person that you are right now has limiting beliefs, things that he's telling himself, so he cannot achieve the goal. Because the limiting beliefs that you have, they're holding you back. They're holding you back from actually getting what you want. You need to override these beliefs. You need to change what you tell yourself. You need to update your self-image. Your self-image is the lens in which you see the entire world. It's who you really are at the core. It's not something that you make up, right? It's just made up of the beliefs that you have in your mind. And not all of them are serving you. And because of that, if you never change these beliefs, you'll never get what you want. That's why most people never achieve what they want. Because they have limiting beliefs. And they're stored within your self-image. So what is your self-image? The self-image is the story that you tell yourself. Who you really are. And it's not true. It's only true because you tell yourself that. So think about it. The beliefs that you have right now, where did they come from? Did you consciously think about them one day and say, okay, yes, I believe this, so I'm going to implant that in my mind? Or was it just like a mismatch of all the experiences that you've had over the course of your life? Most likely that was the case. And if you've never done any work on yourself in this way, then the self-image that you have is outdated. It's a version of you that no longer needs to exist. Instead, you need to build yourself into the second version of you. Be Rocco 2.0. You need to become the next version of yourself if you want to achieve the goals that you have set for yourself. Because this version of you is holding you back. You need to die to this version so that you could be reborn. I know this sounds weird, right? Because you think like, well, you're still the same person. And as like a physical body, yes, you are. But everything that happens within you changes over time. And we know this from like a cellular level. Every 7 years, every cell in your body regenerates. It's like you are actually a different person. But the same is true with the beliefs that you hold about yourself. Who you are right now does not need to be the person that you are going to be in the future. Because otherwise then you're just dictating your future based on your past and you're never going to get anywhere. What you need to do is change who you are. So on a practical level, what does this look like? Well, it starts with the things that you tell yourself. What kind of thoughts come up in your mind? On a daily basis, what kind of things do you think about? When you see yourself in the mirror, what kind of things do you say to yourself? For a lot of people, it's not very nice things. The moment they see themselves in the mirror, they don't really say anything positive. In fact, usually they'll frown at themselves and say very negative things, and they're limiting them. They say things like they can't do it. So how do you think that you're supposed to go out in the world and achieve the goal that you have set for yourself when you have those kind of beliefs? You don't even believe in yourself. How do you expect other people to believe in you? Right? You want the respect, the admiration, the love from other people, and you don't even have that for yourself. You cannot give that which you don't already have. You need to love yourself first. And I don't mean this in like a soft way, but you should absolutely love yourself before you can go ahead and help other people, or that you could achieve the goals that you have set for yourself, whatever those may be. You need to take a deep look inside and say, what are these things, what are these beliefs that have been holding me back? And where did these even come from? And then challenge those beliefs. So say you have a belief, I can't do it. What do you think the best belief would be to override it? I can. I can do it. And you repeat that to yourself. You keep saying that same thing. Through repetition, you will change your self-image. But you need to feel the emotion that comes with it. Because it's not a matter of just saying, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. That's not enough to make a change. You need to feel the emotion. Bring up past memories, just like I said in the previous video. You need to bring up the past memories of the successes that you had to prove to you, yes, you can. You can do it. You can do it. You see what I'm saying? But if you just say things like, yeah, I think I can do it. Maybe I can do it. That is not going to create the shift. Imagine the version of you that can succeed. Picture that guy in your mind right now. What does he look like? What kind of things does he say? What is his presence like in the room? Do other people look at him when he walks in the room? Does he maintain eye contact? Does he have a sense of charisma and confidence? That's the new version of you. That's the better version of you. The man that you're trying to become. That's what you strive to be every single day. And that guy is already deep within you. You need to find him. He's there in the past successes that you've had. You need to recall those. Bring them back to mind. Brainwash yourself into a positive mindset so you can update this self-image and get you to achieve the goals that you want. If this all sounds crazy to you, maybe you've never heard any of this stuff before, I encourage you to just take a look at what I'm saying here. It makes sense to you, doesn't it? There's some part of you, if you're watching this still at this point, and you didn't turn this off after the first 10 seconds when it sounded like I was insulting you, then there's something inside of what I'm saying that holds true to you, and you realize, I absolutely need to change who I am right now if I want to achieve those goals, because the man that I am today cannot achieve them. You absolutely can achieve the goals, but the version that you are right now and the self-image that you hold in place cannot achieve it. So you must update them. Visualize this man, visualize this version of you. Say these things to yourself and update your self-image. It's only at that point that you'll be able to achieve those goals that you have set for yourself. If you don't, well, you're going to stay stuck, just like the majority of people out there. And I know that's not what you want, otherwise you wouldn't have come this far. So, I hope this video was helpful to you. Subscribe to this channel if you want, and I'll see you in the next one.